What's up, vinyl community? It's Todd Guy, the Thrashing Zombie here. This is a media update. I got cassettes and CDs and vinyl today. Cassettes and CDs, I went to the Queechee Antique Mall? Antique place, I don't remember. I showed the video before, took a video. He had a whole bunch of cassettes and he had some CDs. And then I went back a month or two ago. Very few cassettes, bunch of CDs. I bought a bunch of CDs there that time. I think I showed those already, probably. Yeah. I went back on Thursday. Got out of work a little early because I went a little early because we had inventory. Because Queechee Place closes at 5, and I got out of work at like 3:45. And I had to go check on my parents' house, check their mail, and they live not too far from there. So I went to the Queechee Place first, and then went to my parents. 5 cassettes and I think 5 CDs. 5 CDs. Cassettes are all Whitesnake CDs. Oh, cassettes, I mean. Whitesnake cassettes. These are the older ones from like late 70s, early 80s, I believe. Even though I think these are not original cassettes because they're this. I don't believe these really came into existence. Didn't really become popular until like the 80s. So I believe these are reissues. So this is 1978 Snakebite. I don't know a lot of the songs in here, but this is when they were really bluesy. I know this one, Come and Get It. This was from 1981. Don't Break My Heart Again. Would I Lie to You? Hit and Run. Yeah, a lot of the bluesier stuff. This one I already had. Slide It In. Love Ain't No Stranger. Slow and Easy. Guilty of Love. Standing in the Shadows. Spit It Out. This one. This is a Columbia House. This is 1984. And we got Trouble. This is from also 1978. It's weird when bands used to put out 2 albums a year. It's crazy. Trouble, because the other one, the first one, Snakebite, was 1978. Love Hunter. I had this too. These are all pretty bluesy ones. This was 1979. So yeah, all late 70s, early 80s stuff by Whitesnake. Before they got all glammy, hair metal-y kind of shit. They'll have the same logo except for this one, Trouble. They got that logo. The rest are all this logo. I think that's the later one. That's the one from like 1984, I think. Pretty interesting. Now for the CDs. The CDs are an interesting lot here. Because there are 3 CDs here. 2 by the same band, 1 by a different band that I'm not a huge fan of. And then 2 by a band that I've seen people show on vinyl that's highly sought after on vinyl. And that'd be Little Caesar, self-titled. I don't think I ever listened to these guys before. Just your typical 80s hair glam. Actually, it's 1990. Wow. Yeah, so late hair glam metal, kind of sleaze metal sort of stuff. Not a whole lot of new stuff on here. Pretty good music. I mean, They look kind of like the band, all the bands at the time, LA Guns and stuff, kind of leather and tattoos, and yeah, I'd say it's more sleaze metal than hair or glam metal. Not terrible. Nothing, like I said, really nothing new. The next one is Blue Oyster Cult. This is Heaven Forbid. I don't believe this is the original cover. Maybe this was and the other one wasn't. They have another cover with like an angel with a sword on it, I think, a female angel, in a flowing white dress with a sword. This one, I'm not sure why it's different. This is an album that I didn't even know about because it came out in 1998. Really? Is that correct? Wow. Yeah, 1998. Didn't get a whole lot of recognition, I guess. I guess the big song on here is the last song, In Thee. But I thought that was on a different album. But I could be wrong. This is typical Blue Oyster Cult. Finding this on vinyl, and there's another one I think before this. Can't remember the name of that one either. Both are hard to find on vinyl because it was the 90s. They didn't really make vinyl. They did reissues, but only in Europe, I think it said. And now those are going for hundreds, which is insane. But I saw this on CD, and I'm like, well, it'll be nice to have a actual physical copy of it, at least. See You in Black, X-Ray Eyes, In These on here, Still Burning. Not a bad album. It sounds like the Oyster Cult, you know, so nothing really new there. It was pretty good. These next ones are two bands that I really not a huge fan of. One of them I despise. I've mentioned many times that I don't get why people like this band. But the first one is Avenged Sevenfold. This is City of Evil. There are a few songs by this band that I don't mind. Like Beast and the Harlots on here, I don't mind that. Bat Country, I think is a great tune. I haven't heard anything else on this album. Burn It Down, Blinded in Chains. Trashed and Scattered, Seize the Day, Sidewinder, The Wicked End, Strength of the World, Betrayed, MIA. I was hoping he had Nightmare, Avenged Sevenfold's album Nightmare there, because I love that song too. Nightmare, I think, is a great fucking tune. But I said, you know what? $6. $6 for a CD. I'll fucking buy it. And, you know, if I don't like it, I mean, it's there if I ever want to try it again. I don't pay for a streaming service, so... but, yeah, whatever. Then this one is the self-titled album. Actually, this one was... This is from 2005. This one is from... Small writing, man. 2007, the self-titled Avenged Sevenfold. This is the one that has... where is it? Afterlife on it. I like that tune as well. Little Piece of Heaven, I think, was a big hit for them. And Almost Easy from here. They have Critical Acclaim, Scream, Gunslinger, Unbound, The Wild Ride, Brompton Cocktail, Lost, Dear God. This has also got a DVD in it, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Hate it when I have to sneeze on camera. And this one, Tool, Undertow. I have listened to Tool, Undertow, and I still not want to come back to very often. I think I wanted to listen to Prison Sex and Sober because those were the two videos I remember. So and I saw it, I was like, well, I mean, I'm trying to not just listen to the same shit. I'll give it a try again, and we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. So there's the CDs. Up next, we got the vinyl. I did a review on this. This is Gruesome, Silent Echoes. This is death, worship, basically. This is, they kind of do albums based on the band Death's albums. The first one, Savage Land, was kind of Scream, Bloody Gore, and Leprosy era. And then Twisted Prayers was Spiritual Healing era. This is human era type death. From the cover to the logo, the songs. I mean, check out my review. Or check out any review, basically, because there was quite a few reviews. People did reviews of this. Got really positive reviews 99% of the time. Gruesome is a great band. If you missed the band Death and want new material, check out Gruesome, because they are fucking just great. Great stuff, man. Up next is this band called Void. This is Horrors of Reality. This is from Bandcamp.com. Debut release for fans of Metallica, King Diamond, and Annihilator. Prepare for blistering riffs, haunting melodies, and an unstoppable force of thrashing heavy metal. Phantom Terror colored vinyl, limited to 700. Come on. Is it sideways? Or is that the opening? That is the opening. Okay. That vinyl right there. This is from Shadow Kingdom Records. This definitely sounds like something straight from the 80s. Horrors of Reality, First and Last Out, Feeding Frenzy, Godfather, Voodoo, Ghost in the Attic, Lazarus, Think Fast, Mirror Maze, Witching Hour. Yeah, I don't know any of the people in here because I think they're fairly young. But if you wanted to check these guys out on Bandcamp.com, they're there. If you like some 80s sounding thrash, metal, Void, Horrors of Reality. And then, I haven't even opened this yet. I finally got around to buying Blood Incantations, Absolute Elsewhere. I didn't realize it was just two long-ass songs. The Stargate and The Message. 2020 for the Stargate and 2323 for The Message. I'd like some progressive sci-fi, thrashy death kind of shit. And yeah, this fits the bill, so gatefold, 180 gram black LP and poster. Should I open it? No. I'm not gonna open it. This one, never thought I would buy this album. It's remastered. Over 79 minutes of music, remastered on 180 gram vinyl. Metallica's Load. I used to always say, yeah, it's a load, alright. A load of shit. But honestly, there are a few good songs on here if you get past the fact that it does not sound like 80s Metallica. It's got a bit more melody and blues. Actually, they always had melody. It's got more bluesy sound. Just, it's not thrashy. Some of it I wouldn't even say is heavy metal. But it's not like absolutely terrible. Ain't My Bitch I think is good. Until It Sleeps I always liked. King Nothing I always liked. Hero of the Day I always liked. But then you get to side 3 and 4, because of course they had to do 2-record set. Cure, Poor Twisted Me, Wasting My Hate, Mama Said, Thorn Within, Ronnie, The Outlaw Torn. The side 1 and 2 are the ones that I I kind of know more because that's where all the hits were, or their videos are played on the radio. The other stuff is kind of more deep cuts that require more listens. So, yeah, this is Twisted Orange vinyl. I'll give this a listen and I'll report back, I guess. And then the big one here just came out on Friday, the 27th of June, along with another album that I haven't received yet, Sodom, The Arsonist, new release 2025. I streamed this. It's really good. I didn't do a review of it, obviously, because, yeah. But it sounds like Sodom. I have to say it doesn't sound as fast as old Sodom. Better production, obviously. It's up there with the last couple of albums, like Decision. Was it Decision Day? Reckoning Day? I don't remember. And then Genesis XIX, whatever the hell that means. That's probably a number, obviously. What, like, X is 10? So, 41? No, 46? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, I need to listen to a little more to this. So yeah, The Arsonist, Battle of Harvest Moon, Trigger Discipline, The Spirits That I Called, Witch Hunter, Scavenger, Gun Without Groom, Tapophobia, Sane Insanity, AWTF, Twilight Void, Obliteration of the Eons, Return to God in Parts. So, just your typical Sodom songs about war and religion, and that's a skull. I didn't realize that before. That's a skull. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I think that's the whole thing together. Pretty cool album cover, yeah. So check out Sodom. If you really like Sodom, there's a new album. And the other album that I was waiting for, it's probably going to be here for a week, is from also Bandcamp. It's getting a lot of people buying it. Inhuman Condition. What the fuck was that called? They did Rat God and Fear Sick. The new one's called Mind Trap. There's a picture if you can see that. I'm still waiting for that to come in. It won't be in until the 8th of July, I think it said. Which, you know, whatever, it's fine. Great band. All their other albums are sold out of physical copies because they're really good. So, yeah. That's it. Until next time, check out my contest I got going on. I'll put that up on the top of the screen. Maybe also in their freaking description. I don't know if anybody reads the description, so maybe I'll just put the link up at the top of the screen. And I'll see you next time. Until then, rock on.